Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys all had a wonderful day today. And today is Monday, July 16th, 2023. And as you see, the items should have changed. But before I start the video, make sure you make sure you guys smash the like button, ring bell, and subscribe. And yeah, I guess without the wait, let's get started. The superhero skins are back. I mean, they're definitely not as good as you would think since they're sweaty and all that. Obviously primarily the females, but they're not that bad and really comboable. And I mean, they're not as broken as before, thank God, but still definitely really good. And I mean, eh. If you don't want to get the skins, the gear bundle is worth buying. It is actually really good, personally, I'd say. Plus, if you own, like, for example, as you see the Moda Cape, it's pretty cheap. So, I mean, yeah, definitely not that bad. And I'd say the gear bundle's worth buying, and the skins, if you want to go for one of them, personally, I'd go for the males, but the females are mainly sweaty. One of the most sweatiest skins in the game. Ooh, Polar Patroller is back after a really long while. Definitely extremely rare. Now, I'm not sure when the last time this came back, maybe last two, maybe three Winterfests ago. Now, definitely, it's still really good, and I mean, definitely, it is worth buying. The pickaxes do look really good, and they have an interesting splash to them. Like, it's actually a pretty big splash. Like, normally they're pretty small, but this one, it's like it's pretty big. Victoria Saint is back. I mean, it's a 50-50 skin. It's alright, but also just the skin itself, there's definitely better ones out there. But personally, I'd say the pickaxes are really good. And definitely are worth buying. But I mean, the skin's alright, but the pickaxes are better, personally. Scrap Knight Jules is back. Now, this isn't that rare as before. I think this came back like a good couple weeks ago, like a bit longer. No, this isn't that bad, and I mean, even though it's only the skin and surprisingly not the pickaxe, which if you don't know, um, it's just her owl back bling, but like in pickaxe form. I don't really know how to say it, but I mean, still definitely not that bad, and it's an interesting variation. That's all I gotta say. The stack bundle is, I don't really know. Finally here is back. It's a new bundle, so it's not that bad. Now, one thing I want to note is that the tomato had just got a bundle last item shop of its own, so I do find it interesting on how this got its own bundle. Now, it's definitely, personally, I'd say, I wouldn't say this is more iconic, but this is a bit more better than the other one, mainly just from the fact that Sizzles actually looks pretty good. I mean, Beef Boss is also pretty iconic, and I wouldn't say it's better than Tomato Head, but kind of is to if you ask certain people. Though, though the pickaxe, even though it may not be the best, it does have an interesting noise. Hang on. Um, it has like a patty noise. I'm not sure if you could hear that, but like a sizzling patty noise. But I mean, definitely not that bad, and I wouldn't say it's better than Tomato Head, but maybe better depending on the person. Bracer's back. I mean, it's a 50-50 skin. Even though it's sweaty, it's alright. Recon Specialist is back. I mean, definitely, I wouldn't say it's well known, but it's kind of, not really, I don't really know. Now, it's not that bad. Definitely, it's an interesting skin and not really iconic. I don't think much people know about this, but I mean, it's decent, I guess. Oh, Death Valley's back. Now, this isn't as rare as the last time, long time ago, this came back, but this is really good. Personally, if you got any Wild Western skin, this will match no matter what. Well, I wouldn't say no matter what, but this will match. Chugga Chugga's back. Definitely, I'd suggest buying this. This is really worth buying. The music's good. From the fact that it's synced and traversal is, I'm pretty sure it's the first and only instinct of this. I think they were another one, but I kind of forgot. Switch up is back. I mean, hasn't come back in a pretty long while. It's not that good though. There's better ones out there, but it's decent. Hang on is back. Definitely not the best expression type of emote. It's not that bad. It's decent, but it's not that good. All of this is still here. I imagine this will stay for a good while, maybe a little while. I don't really know. But yeah, that's all for this video. Make sure you guys smash like button, ring bell, and subscribe. I mean, definitely item shop is decent for the most part. There's not much items, personally, I'd say, even though, I mean, there's a good amount. Like it's a 50-50 item shop. There's a good amount of items that are worth buying, and also just a good amount of them aren't that good. So I mean, it's decent. And some items that are worth buying are maybe the superhero skins. Definitely, even though they're sweaty, they're not that bad. And one of the most comboable skins you can use. And I'd say that specifically for that in the skins. Polar Patroller and the Sickles from the fact that it's rare, and I mean he looks pretty good. Maybe Victorious Saint Ender pickaxe. I'd say primarily the pickaxe, but yeah. Scrap Knight Jewels is a pretty good in interesting variation. This, I mean, I'd suggest buying stuff separately, but this is still really good, and personally I'd say I like this a bit more better than the Tomato Head. Maybe Bracer and a Recon Specialist, Death Valley, Chugga Chugga, and Switched Up. This is alright, but it's not that good. So definitely a pretty good item shop, and there's a good amount of things worth buying in this one. So I mean, it's decent, but not that good. Personally, I'd say. But yeah, I guess without way, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.